All right, welcome back. We're going to try to finish up the windshield in this video. So we're doing these little tiny squares, or actually the rectangles, and we're going to extrude those up towards the top of the windshield, and they look like this, so that easily fits into that body of the truck. So let's finish where we left off, or go where we left off. So this distance away from this right side edge is 0.095, and you can get that from that dimension drawing. We're actually going to move downward, and I'm going to escape out of the dimension. We're going to draw another rectangle down here that is 0.05 by 0.044, so it's coming away from the offset 0.044 inches, just like the other one up above. Then we're going to dimension that from the very bottom edge, the complete bottom edge. So I'm going to hit the D key and dimension this from down here, and we want that dimension to be 1.275. There we go. And that should be correct now. Yeah, I don't know if it's perfectly symmetrical with the distance from the bottom distance as it is to the top, but it looks like it'll be very close enough here. So now the quick way of doing this, a quicker way, is to highlight and, oops, I forgot to draw my mirror lines. Let's draw those real fast. So this should snap to the midpoint, and it should snap to the midpoint down below. And we're going to do another one where you find the midpoint. Yep, there it is. So it's snapping to the midpoint so that we can mirror this. Perfect. Now we can mirror it successfully because we have our mirror lines. So we are going to select that rectangle, and we're going to mirror it across this line. Whoops. Need to select mirror line on the browser window, and there we go. That is mirrored. We're going to mirror this one. So we can do the same mirror function. We're going to select the mirror line, and that should show up on the other side. Now let's do our last mirror. We can select both of those rectangles at the top, do mirror function, and we're going to mirror that across. Whoops, I did that again. You don't want to select the mirror line right away. You want to make sure you have it selected in the browser window. There we go. Now we have our mirrors. Now I should be able to finish sketch. I'm going to angle this so you can see better. And I have my 6 rectangles. I should be able to extrude those. I'm just going to do this one at a time because it worked better when I did. One at a time. I might have to orbit it. And we're going to go to object, and we're going to select the object each time. Oh. There we go. Now I should be able to see that object and extrude to it. Now it's going upward to that. I'm going to turn that sketch on so we can see it. Each time we're going to extrude each of those upward to object. There we go. Only have 4 more. Extrude. Let's extrude this one to object, to that object, and they should all be working correctly. We're going to extrude those 2. To object. There we go. Should work. Yep. Extrude this one to object. That one. And last but not least, let's extrude this one to object. And there we go. Now we have a finished windshield.